Boom. Yes then, the people. So we're here in Ireland in unprecedented times. We're doing more unprecedented stuff. Russia invaded Ukraine, and now I'm auditing in Ireland. So this is going to be Mountjoy police station in the Republic of Ireland. I had to do a bit of research, obviously, regarding what legislation the Garda may try and use to obtain details. So essentially, it pretty much boils down to the Irish equivalent of the Public Order Act. A lot of it is pretty similar to the UK legislation we've got. So in particular, they've got sections 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 19 of the Public Order Act in Ireland. I think section 4 is being drunk in a public place. Section 5 is exhibiting disorderly conduct. Section 6 was using like threatening behaviour, insulting language. Section 7 is like displaying material that could be used to offend someone. Section 8 is used if any of the other sections are contravened, and thus they can give you a directive, or like they can ask you to desist. So these are just some brief notes, but look, so section 8, desist from acting in such a manner and leave the vicinity of a place of concern. So essentially, if you like violate any of the other sections, then they can give you a lawful order to leave. And section 19 is obstructing or willfully obstructing an officer, or assaulting a peace officer is what they call them. So if the Garda believe that I've violated any one of these sections, then they've got this section 24 power of arrest without...
This is already intense. Filming a police station in a completely different legal system raises the stakes instantly. Ireland isn't the UK, and that difference could change everything. Do you think the same rights apply here, or is this about to go very wrong?
So essentially, if they can demand, that's the key word, demand details from me, and if I don't give them, then they've got this section 24 power, again under the Criminal Justice Act, otherwise known as the Public Order Act 1994. So obviously Ireland has a constitution, the UK does not. So under Article 46, subsection 6.1 of the Irish Constitution, you have a right to peaceful assembly and a constitutional right to, you know, kind of gather in a public place and do whatever you need to do. So yeah, that's the latest. Let's see how this one goes. So yeah, peace. All right, so just back on this phone now. I think this is the back of the Garda station. This appears to be a prison. Can you see? It's heavily boarded up and whatnot. So yeah, naturally just gonna have a little wander around, man. Just have a little wander around. So yeah, again, this section 24 power of arrest, that looks likely to be the most sort of viable kind of option the Garda are probably going to have to force arrest in the absence of any details. So that's an obstacle we're going to have to overcome. In terms of terrorism legislation, I think that comes under the Criminal Justice Act 2005. I think it was revised in October 2020. The defence solicitor that I consulted doesn't seem to think that there will be much in way of sort of terror.
Here's where it gets serious. A power of arrest without warrant changes the balance completely. If the Garda believe any public order section is breached, refusal to give details could escalate fast. Would you risk standing your ground here?
Terrorism option. All right, so we got a car there. So yeah, I don't know. We haven't really. I didn't really look into any sort of. We didn't look into any sort of terrorism legislation, just the public order sort of stuff. There was one thing that I looked at. So it's actually an offence not to give your PIN code to your phone to the Garda if they ask for it. So if they reasonably suspect that, you know, the phone is used in the commission of an offence, then you must provide them with the PIN code. So yeah, anyway. It appears to be the inside of the station. It looks pretty empty. The solicitor guy said that most Garda stations are pretty empty. This is what their crescent thing. What do you call that thing? You know what I mean. That's what that looks like. Anyway, enough of me talking like this. I'll pick this back up when there's some shit going on. Alright, this is the first vehicle we have leaving the Garda station. The very first, won't be the last, but what is it? Looks like they're stopping or something. You okay?
What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Not here. Not on this road. Up on the main street.
Is this public?
Not public.
It's not public.
Not public.
You sure?
Positive.
I'm sure that this is public.
Prison property. Up onto the main street, please.
Shit, my vape's got all blocked up.
This is a crucial distinction. Ireland's constitution explicitly protects peaceful assembly, unlike the UK. That constitutional safeguard could be the auditor's strongest shield today. But how far does that protection really stretch in practice?
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Excuse me?
What's your name, sir?
Am I required to give a name?
Well, I'm just interested to know why you're recording footage outside police station.
Yeah, I'm just making a video.
For what?
Matters of public interest.
Okay, and what is the public interest in this occasion?
The public are interested.
And what is the public interest?
They're just interested in like police stations, police, stuff like that.
Are they interested in reg plates of cars? Is that why? You seem to have pointed your camera at the vehicle coming in there just to see who was in the vehicle, and then...
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I don't have any interest in any reg.
Okay, so what's the public interest in police stations?
People like watching this sort of thing.
Who likes watching the back of a police station?
Would you mind identifying?
Sorry?
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, would you mind identifying yourself? No?
Not at this moment.
Okay. Oh, very good. No, I was just coming out to see what story.
Is that okay? There's no issues?
Yeah, no. I was just wondering what you were doing, because it's actually I got a call from people who were worried inside, saying that you
Okay.
were recording people going into the prison as well.
Alright. No, I'm just filming from public. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any rules to stop members of the public filming.
I just came out to see what the story was, just to see who you were and what was going on, but there's no issue with you being here. You can record all you want. Like, I was just wondering. It's a bit, I've never seen anyone just standing here with a camera for whatever length of time. They said you've been here for about 20-25 minutes, so
That's right,
it's not really normal. Look,
unprecedented, is it?
well, no, unprecedented, but normally there's a reason for it, as opposed to just saying
There is a reason. There's a reason for everything.
for public interest, though. Okay.
So you've never had anyone do this before?
Well, we've had protests in relation to other things, but not just for, I woke up on a Tuesday and decided to come stand outside a Garda station. But look,
Wait, this is a big one. Being legally required to give a phone pin shocks most viewers. And it completely flips the usual filming narrative. Would you comply? Or would you challenge it in court?
each of their own. If that's what you want to do, fair play to you.
Alright,
Okay.
thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay, I'm very impressed. Very impressed with the interaction from that officer, given the fact that, you know, this is completely unmarked territory, so to speak. You know, no one has ever done this before in Ireland, so despite that, yeah, got to give credit to that officer. Are they called officers in Ireland? I don't know, but yeah, fair play to him. Didn't really press too much. Obviously, naturally, he's going to ask for the name, but yeah, given the fact that they've had no prior experience with anyone auditing, I thought he handled it pretty well. Didn't push too much. Didn't quote any legislation. So far so good. That's Mountjoy police station in Dublin, in Ireland. So might set up shop for a little bit longer, and we'll go to the next one. Alright, gonna get a little shot of the don't forget to go to join the Telegram group, Coney Coin. I'm just gonna get a shot of one of the vehicles leaving, just so you guys can have a little idea. They've got Hyundai vehicles, it seems. Looking at me a bit funny, but yeah. That's probably gonna conclude that, at least for now. Learning, constantly learning. Again, remember, like when I jumped on this YouTube stuff, I mean, I didn't really know anything about no law or no legislation. Like, just through virtue of doing it in the UK and reading the comments on the videos, I managed to learn quite a lot. That being said, obviously in Ireland, it's completely new, so it's going to take me a while to pick up some things. Obviously, I've learned the kind of bare essentials, so to speak. So we're just going to build on that. So again, bear with me if bear with me if at times it's a bit slow or it's not very cohesive or whatever. But yeah, on to the next one. Peace.
This exchange is deceptively calm, but the pressure is real. Notice how the questions are probing intent rather than legality. A classic tactic to test compliance. Do you think the officer is genuinely curious or quietly assessing grounds for action? This outcome is almost unexpected. Respectful policing, no escalation, no power flex in a country with no audit history. This sets a fascinating precedent. Should more people test their rights like this, or does that invite future crackdowns?